Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Welcome, kindreds. It's Jessica, the Story Witch, and this is the first new moon, dark moon really I should say, wishes episode that I'm going to do. I'm thinking I might do these for each of the new moons, so if you like this then please let me know and I will carry on doing it, or if you don't like it then let me know, maybe I won't. So this month, the new moon, there's no full moons in February this year, which happens I believe every sort of like 18 or 19 years, so it's quite rare that this happens, and it's because there are two full moons in January and in March. So February there are none, but obviously there is a dark moon. I call it the dark moon because it is actually a more accurate description of it than the new moon, but I mean the same thing as people talk about when they talk about the new moon. For me, the new moon, it becomes a new moon as it starts to appear in the sky. So I like to call it the dark moon. It's the hidden moon, it's the high priestess, it's the beyond the veil, it's that time of planting things in the dark, and that is what I wanted to do on these dark moon days. So yes, today it is the dark moon. It is in Aquarius, which is an air sign, a sign which is to do with thinking about things in an inventive and thinking out of the box kind of way, and also a sign which is very much for kind of like working for the greater good. Sometimes Aquarians, if it is your sun sign, or also if it's your moon or ascendant, they can be a little bit self-sacrificial for the greater good. So when we're talking about planting seeds in this dark moon time, it is good to use that energy of the particular moon sign that where the moon is at the current time to kind of inform those things that you want to be planting. Okay, so this time with an Aquarius moon, you may be thinking about a project which involves doing something for other people, or working with other people, or thinking of new ways to solve a problem, or new business ideas too, you know, those kinds of things, those kind of bigger picture ideas is what Aquarius is all about. So think about that. How does that resonate with you? This is only going to be a very short video. I also thought it would be kind of cool to do a reading for kind of like the energy of the upcoming month. So the month will roll then from new moon, dark moon to dark moon. It kind of, we've got this dark time here now, and then the energy rises up to that full moon energy, and we build up, and then after that full moon then we can shed things and slough things away and put away those things, ready to start again in the next dark moon in March. Okay, so yes, where was I? A reading. So let's do it. I thought it'd be nice to have, I'm going to use Arwen and Mary Elaine Thomas's lovely Secrets of the Mystic Grove, which I bought last year, and I'm finding it really, really good to use actually. It's an oracle deck rather than a tarot deck. So what I'm thinking is this card will kind of feed in as well with the moon energy, with the Aquarian moon energy, and will also give maybe like a focus for the what it is that we can manifest this month. You might want to write your moon wishes down. I prefer to do that. I like to write them down, and then you can refer back to them as you go through the month. A journal is a great place for that, a bullet journal if you have one, or you can just remember it, you know, or a phone note, whatever, just something to kind of keep you focused in the month. Okay, so the card we've got is, oh okay, so I hope you can see that. It says distance, divide, separation, discord. And you can see the two birds on that card are, they're not seeing eye to eye, are they? The one bird's kind of looking forward, the other bird is looking off to the other side. And they're both in a very beautiful space with dragonflies and flowers all around, and yet somehow they are not connecting with each other. So it could be that this month is going to have that feeling to it, like maybe the brilliant out of the box thinking idea that you're going to be birthing this month is not initially going to be received well. That's what I feel like this card is saying. It's saying that people are not going to see eye to eye with you. They're going to be like, no, I'm not going along with that idea. So maybe that's something to be aware of. It doesn't necessarily mean that the thing that you are growing is not... Basically, do not look for other people's acceptance, and you're going to have to go it alone. You're going to have to do the things that you need to do and the things that you want to do to bring this into being for now by yourself. But the fact that there is this beautiful garden and all this abundance all around is suggesting to me that there will be things will be united again in the future, and people will see your way of thinking again, and that the thing that you are birthing is going to come to fruition. Shall we? Yeah, I'll look it up in the book as well. So 38. Two yellow-headed blackbirds perch near one another, but there is not companionship here. One stares fixedly ahead while the other intentionally turns its head. Even with the beautiful yellow irises surrounding them, these two have nothing but a chasm of disinterest between them. The butterflies can only be seen in hints of wings at the very edges. Here is a symphony of discord in the making. Something has created a gulf between two who should be celebrating the beauty that surrounds them. And the advice is, examine your relationships now. Who is remaining at a distance from you? What might have caused this chasm? Be honest and explore the shadows that fall between you. What was your part in the divide? What keeps you from reaching out to close the space that separates you? So that's an interesting point as well, isn't it? If there's somebody that you haven't been connecting with, who you want to be connected with, you should be connected with, then this could also be the time to do that healing work and reaching out. If you cannot fix the situation, perhaps it is better to remove yourself from the centre of things, like the butterflies have done. There are times when the only way forward is to put distance between yourself and someone else, and that is true. Sometimes there needs to be space in order for healing and for new things to be able to come in. So it could also be about clearing space, about creating space, about physically creating distance, about going somewhere else. There's all of those possibilities open in this card and in the energy of this month. There's some journal prompts as well, which I find quite useful. Who am I keeping at a distance? What is the underlying cause of our rift? Will I be better off with them in my life or out of my life? So yeah, interesting questions there. I'll link the deck down below as well, so you can get that if you like that. The cards in this are really, really beautiful, and I really hope that that has resonated with you, and that you are possibly going to make your own dark moon wishes, because they are one of the cornerstones of my personal practice, and I find them so powerful, and I would love for you to take that up and use it for you and for all those around you too. Warmest blessings, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, let me know down below, and I will do these for each of the new moon. I will see you very, very soon. Thank you.